quick tutorial for you because this transfer, this wash basin and pitcher transfer is in the last chance section. So I wanted to quick make a cute scallop frame and show you what you can do with this if you want to get your hands on it. Okay, so I've just painted this scallop frame and it is brand new in my shop, and I have used Fusion Mineral Paint Champness, and then the white is the Fusion Mineral Paint Casement. I wanted to do something a smidge different than I normally do, and I'm decorating this summer with this blue. I've been using it through the spring as well. So 2 coats of the blue, about 3 coats of the white, and then I just slightly sanded the edges, just ever so slightly. So we're going to glue this together, and while it is drying, the insert, let me show you. The insert is going to have this on it. It's going to be darling. And then when this is dry, I will show you how to put the frame together. Whoops, might have a little bit too much glue there. I will have to take some of that off. We'll just use a Q-tip and spread it around. This dry glue does dry clear, so if we do have some seeping out and that I can't, that I miss wiping off, it will be okay. So a couple tips when you are painting these frames, especially painting the edges. Don't get a ton on the inside edge of the frame or the edge of this. I just left the edge of the insert. You could paint it if you want, but you don't see it once it's in there. So you could have even left this edge as well, but it just looks more finished to me. So now the reason why, sorry, trying to do too many things at the same time here. If you get too much paint, it will possibly not fit. So you could have rolled this on. You could use a paintbrush. You could use the makeup sponges like we do with other pieces. It doesn't matter if you fill in your scoring at all. It's really just there as a guideline to make things straight. So you don't want to see any of that scoring. Oh, I wanted to point out too that sometimes with the wood that I'm using, you get little air pockets. Sometimes you don't even notice it until you start painting. If it really bothers you, like I'm putting mine towards the bottom, but if it really bothered you, just fill it in with a little bit of wood filler before you start. Okay, so Q-tip, and we'll just get any extra glue out. Just trying to get my hands on my other little tool here. Okay, this Chalk Couture tool is like the best to get into those little tight corners. I don't want to take a chance on moving this frame around too much. Sometimes I'll wait for the glue to just set up a little bit and then I will try to get it out. So it looks good. Let's put it to the side. Okay, so oh, it's on the front. So we're going to open this side up. We're going to fuzz them a couple times. We're also gonna wax the insert. Forgot it was underneath. Okay, so let me just put that to the side for a second so I can grab the wax. I'm not in my regular space, so I feel like things are just everywhere at the moment. There we go. You can use Couture's wax. You can use that brush that you just see me have in my hand. I just like this applicator. It works good. I'm using Bear Wax today. Getting to the bottom of this one. Okay. This one has some white paint chips in it from a project I was working on. But because I'm so close to the end of it, I haven't bothered cleaning it out. Okay. So let's get this. I think it's pretty straight. Okay, and I'm going to use bright white. I've got a different jar here that, oh, wait a second. That is the one that I has dried up a little bit, and I'm trying to make it a little bit more usable again. I just sprayed some water in it and I'm letting it sit, and I'm going to stir it on up. So in the meantime, we're going to use this one. Make sure that there's no air bubbles, and we'll just start pulling our chalk paste across our design. The nice thing about these frames and using the interchangeable inserts with the chalk transfers is I could actually just turn this insert over and put another design on the other side. I don't need a whole separate insert. This would also look really cute on the rectangle frame as well. So let's just slowly lift it. Oh my goodness. It is like so stinking cute. Oh, love it. I love it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I just have a plastic clipboard. I'm going to take it, put it on there, and spray it until I can get to the sink and wipe it clean. Oh, look how cute that is, guys. Okay. And it's going to just sit right in there. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, this is still drying, but we should be okay to get our backing onto this. So the same thing is, make sure that when you're painting, you don't get lots of paint on these areas. If you do, you just have to sand it a bit. So they can fit in there pretty snug. Mine are fine. I don't have a lot of paint on them, so I will have to glue mine in. So the best thing to do for this is get both of those on. And I like to just place them both in here. Okay, and then make sure that they're nice and flush on the back. You know what I didn't realize is I grabbed the shorter easel, because this is now going to cover the hole on there. And like it should actually be sitting up here with a taller easel. So I have to think about whether I'm going to put this on here or not. I think that it would still sit fine. Oh, it does still sit fine. It's just that you can't put your finger in there to pop that out. But it would still come out like that. So I might just go ahead and put this on, but just know in the kit it will come with the longer easel for you all. Okay, just want to make sure that I've got this the direction that I want. Okay. So I like to put my glue, whoops. See, mine is actually pretty loose here, which is an okay thing. It certainly makes it going together easier, but it's usually a snugger fit. I'll have to check my file, make sure I have everything correct for you guys. So make sure you're putting your glue over all of that. Okay. Line it up with the bottom, get it in the center, make sure that those pieces are tucked in there, and we're going to let that dry. Okay, it's all dry. So with the right easel back, you won't see the easel through there. And I had a whole bunch of glue in there and forgot that I would see it, so I've just kind of rubbed it back with a Q-tip. But it's dry, it's on there, it sits up beautifully. I mean, it's a round surface, so, but the easel keeps it stable. All right, let's put this back in there. Look how darling that is. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to go style this up and get some photos of it. All right, so if you are wanting this wash basin and pitcher, you don't want to wait. Go and grab it for sure. I didn't use the word relax on here, but you've also got that word too. And you can reuse your transfers several times over. So I'm sure I'm going to put this on some more. I will have this scallop frame up here too. So, you know, this one is just your regular round. This is a double scallop. And then I made a triple scallop. Oh, just ignore all the extra stuff in here. But I made a triple scallop. And so I was thinking that it would also look really good in here. And if you wanted, you could put the words, but I'm not fussy about those words. So anyhow, these will all be up on my website, and I will put all the links in the description. Okay, see you next time. Bye.